If you're using Adobe Premiere Pro on a Mac or a MacBook Pro and you're not happy with the performance, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Richardson Dakam, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to improve the performance of Adobe Premiere on a MacBook Pro. My step number one is to create my projects on a remote hard drive. So when you go to new project screen, make sure to select a different location for your project files. My hard drive of choice and the one that I recommend is a Samsung T5. It is really fast and the reading and writing speed are great for video performances. Once I have selected a different location for my projects, I make sure that the location for all the scratch disks are same as my projects. So make sure that same as your projects is selected in every single one of them. So you can do it when you're creating a new project like I did earlier, or you can just do it by going into your files and then clicking on project settings, crash disk, and updating the setting over there. Once my project is created, I always like to make sure that the playback resolution is set up to the minimum as possible. If you're editing your video in full, it's going to take a long time to render and you're going to suffer in performance. So make sure to select the lowest resolution when you're editing the video. There's two ways you can select the playback resolution. You can either do it by clicking here, or you can go in the setting toolbar and select playback resolution over there. You can also click in the tooltip icon, the toolbox icon, or whatever you want to call it, and make sure that high quality playback is not selected. So it's usually like this when it's selected, so make sure that this is not selected. To disable autosave, go into Premiere Pro CC, then select autosave, and make sure that autosave is unchecked. As you see, I've already made sure to uncheck it. When you're not automatically saving your file, you have to make sure and remember to save your files consistently. You do not want to get into a situation where you've worked on your projects and you forget to save your files and everything crashes and you lose everything. So as you see here, my memory setting is set to 8 GB. So a lot of people like to give as much memory as possible to Premiere, but when you do that, you only allocating the remaining memories to the remaining apps in your computer. So what I like to do is to actually only provide 8 GB of memory to Adobe Premiere and make sure that optimized rendering settings is set for performance. I always make sure to select a different folder for my media cache files. As you can see, I've selected my external hard drive for all my media cache files. To update the location, just click on Browse and select your external hard drive. Sometimes your hard drive might be full of a lot of unused media cache files, so to delete them, you can simply click on Delete Unused. You also want to make sure that the media cache database is set to a different folder. As you can see, I've selected my external hard drive and I've created a folder on my external hard drive called Media Cache. This is where all the media cache database is going to be stored. You can also select one of those options below to automatically delete the cache files after a few days. I found that extremely useful to work with light files. So the way I do it, I select ingest and I make sure that copy and create proxies is selected. Then you want to select one of the Cineform files. The lower the quality of your proxy files, the easier it's going to be for you to edit in Premiere and the better the performance will be. This setting is handled by Adobe Media Encoder. Whenever you're going to add files to your new projects, this queue is going to be updated. You want to make sure to press play and that all the statuses are set to done before working on your projects. You can also create proxy file by simply clicking into your file tab, selecting proxy, create proxies, then select QuickTime, and for the preset, pick one of the Cineform preset. So if you're wondering how to use your proxy files, it's actually pretty simple. So you have to go into the tab and click here into the button editor. Once the button editor appears, you have to look for this icon. This icon allows you to toggle between your proxy files and your regular files. So drag and drop that into your toolbar. To toggle your proxy file, simply click here, and to turn it off, click back here. You might also want to drag the global FX mute settings into your toolbar, as it allows you to turn on and off your FX, and sometimes it can actually make a huge improvement to your video rendering. I know what you're thinking, why am I wearing a poncho? I don't know either. So if you follow all these steps, you're going to see a big increase in the performance of Adobe Premiere on your Mac. That has definitely made a huge impact in how the software performs on my computer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to let me know in the comment below what kind of tutorial I should be making next. Well, thanks you guys for watching again, and I see you guys in my next video. Hasta luego.